Today, we are diving deep into the iPhone 16 Pro, and I believe I've pinpointed its biggest problem. And no, it is not the lack of Apple intelligence inside the box like everyone has been buzzing about. The issue, I think, is twofold: the design and the existence of the iPhone 16. Sounds weird? Stay with me, because I am about to break it down. Alright, so here is the thing. The iPhone 16 Pro reminds me a lot of something like the Tesla Model 3. You know that feeling when you see a familiar silhouette that has had a few tweaks, but the overall vibe remains unchanged? That's exactly what is happening here. Visually, the updates are minimal: a slightly larger display, a tiny bit bigger in size, and the introduction of this mysterious camera control feature. Is that all? Not quite. If you are coming from the iPhone 15 Pro, like I am, the only way you're really going to feel a visual difference is by switching colors. That's literally it. And no, I am not suggesting anyone needs to upgrade. I mean, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But hey, I am doing it for the channel. So, goodbye natural titanium, and hello, fresh black titanium. But seriously, this thing is getting even more stripped out. I cannot even unbox half the things I used to. So here I am, prepping my SIM ejector tool like it's my last hope, only to remember that, oh right, I use eSIM now. Classic Apple move, making me laugh at my own expense. Now, let us talk about this Gotham-inspired black color. Sure, it's sleek, but get ready for dust and lint to build up around those camera housings. But honestly, I'm okay with it, and I think most people will be too. After all, life is hectic, especially for parents like me. We're slapping a case on the back before you can even say scratched glass. Speaking of which, I was smarter this time around. I got my screen protectors before the phone even arrived. Protection from day one, people. Because let me tell you, last year S15 Pro scratched. A week in. From where I have no clue. It's like the universe was playing a cruel joke. So this time, I'm not taking any chances. Transferring everything from the 15 Pro to the 16 Pro was, thankfully, a breeze. But let me tell you, having both devices in front of me really got me thinking. What are the actual physical differences? At first glance? Not much. But hold up those bezels. Apple did it again. These barely there, razor-thin bezels are impressive. The fact that they're so thin, uniform, and clean is pure Apple magic. Nobody does incremental changes better than them. Now, I've got to be honest, the 16 Pro feels exactly like the 15 Pro in terms of weight and handling. But what does make a difference? The slightly larger screen. You won't notice it unless you have them side by side, but trust me, it's there. And when it comes to browsing or typing, the extra real estate is a game changer. It's like having a 16 Pro Plus, but not quite a Max. More space, fewer typing mistakes. I'm all for it. Let us do a little experiment, the ever important table wobble test. Yep, it wobbles a bit more. But let us be real. Who cares? Faced with tears of joy. Now, the cases. I got lucky. The team at Banks is ahead of the game. Their latest ultra-thin cases fit perfectly around the new camera control button, and they feel like you're holding the iPhone bare. And can we talk about their screen protectors? No fingerprints, crystal clear, and super durable. These accessories are top-notch, guys. Let us talk battery life. During my week of testing, the iPhone 16 Pro actually surprised me. My 15 Pro used to struggle by midday, but this year, I'm going strong with battery left to spare. I've even kept the always-on display turned on, and guess what? No more midday charges. Finally, a victory in the battery department. The big shift this year, though, is the speed of charging. Yes, we're finally getting proper USB-C charging speeds. I'm topping up faster than ever before. No more waiting around for nighttime MagSafe charging. I can now charge up quickly while multitasking. Now, here's a fun observation: RAM management. The 15 Pro maxed out its RAM constantly, and surprisingly, the 16 Pro does too. Even with more RAM, it hovers around 98% usage. Apple, what's going on here? Is this an iOS thing? But hey, if you clear the cache, it frees up some memory, so that's a quirky little tip for you all. And now, the feature that's making waves: the new camera control. Unlike last year's action button, this is a game changer. You can quickly launch the camera, snap a picture, and boom, you're done. But I'll admit, it's super sensitive, and I've accidentally launched the camera more times than I'd like to admit. It's one of those things that will either grow on you or fade into the background. But here is the real deal: the camera. That 5x telephoto lens is finally here on the smaller iPhones. This used to be exclusive to the Max models, but now we can all enjoy those family moments up close without losing any of the magic. The seamless transition between lenses is top-notch, and the 5x zoom is chef's kiss. Now, let's shift gears to iOS 18. I love the improvements, but there's one thing that's driving me nuts: the control center in landscape mode. It's a mess, and there's no way to organize it. Apple, come on. In short, the iPhone 16 Pro is impressive in its own right, but here's the kicker: the line between the 16 Pro and the regular 16 is getting blurrier by the year. For the first time, I'm genuinely questioning, do you really need the Pro model anymore? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more reviews and tech insights. Until next time.